Hey, what's up everyone? Paul from Grindhouse Funhouse, and welcome to my latest collection update for the month of September and October 2021. How you been? Good? Good. All right. So what was added to my collection these last 2 months? DVDs, Blu-rays, vinyls, of course, but not a crazy amount like other updates. This will be a short one, but everything shown will be of the purest quality. You know, the good shit, as the kids would say. So how about I start with VHSs? That's right, it had been a long time since I got myself some, and these two are my favorite kind of VHSs. The ones where the movies are only available in this format. 7 Films and Vinegar Syndrome haven't gotten to them yet, so they must live in VHS purgatory until then. So, first one, it is 1991's Diplomatic Immunity, starring Bruce Boxleitner, Billy Drago, Meg Foster, but I got this one purely for Robert Forster. I do want for the rest of my lifetime try to see everything he's done. He's got about 109 acting credits on IMDb, so it might take me a while to get through the rest of his filmography. I haven't seen, but I'm really up for it. And then the other VHS I got, it is 1991 College Kickboxers with a bunch of nobodies. It's just one of those that got out because, I guess, of the kickboxing craze of the late 80s, early 90s. Can we say even craze? Just the latest thing Hollywood wanted to cash in, and then just put Kickboxers in your title was enough for people to pick this up at a video store. Will it be good? Who the hell knows? So that is it. That's it for VHS. Now up to DVDs. All right, so I got 3, starting with 1993's Blood In, Blood Out. It's about Chicano street gangs in Los Angeles. There was a similar movie that came out the year before from Edward James Olmos, American Me. There was a bit of a thing between these two movies. I heard from Danny Trejo when he was a guest on What the Fuck with Marc Maron back in July. It's a very interesting stuff, worth listening to. Then I got myself Homecoming, which is part of the Master of Horror anthology series created by Mick Garris, right here. There you go. This is for that for his like filmmaker buddies could do whatever they wanted. Basically, this was an episode of season 1. I believe this was episode 6 from, like I said, the first season, directed by Joe Dante, which is why I picked it up. Has anyone watched both seasons of this? Is it any good? Any episode that stood out that's worth seeing? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, there you go, Homecoming. And then last DVD for this round, it is Blu-ray Underground DVD, 1976 New World release of Cannonball, directed by Paul Bartel, and an all-star cast from the New World roster. There you go. Right here. You know, people like David Carradine, Dick Miller, Mary Warnov, and cameos from like Sylvester Stallone, Roger Corman, Don Simpson, Joe Dante, Jonathan Kaplan, Alan Arkush, and Martin Scorsese. It's of course based on the coast-to-coast race that was happening once a year. The Gumball Rally also came out that year. That's very similar to this movie. And also think about all the like the Cannonball Run movies with Burt Reynolds. And I got this just for the cast alone, and see their version of this road race event, which you know, should be a fun watch. Look at this right there. So all right, now on to Blu-rays. I took part of the ROCKTOBER sale from Kino last month, and it was a mix of Code Red titles and Kino that I purchased. A few of those were their new releases with slip covers. And what I like about those slips is that they use the actual font of the movie title that it's seen on the artwork of the movie, and not their boring font written in white on a black background. I hate that shit. It looks so boring in my libraries. I've talked about this before, so but these slips look they are beautiful. And anyway, I'll start with the Kino release. I got Golden Needles right here, And this is one of the slips I was talking about. This is a new artwork, and see, they use the actual title like this versus the boring white title like this. Look at that, that's boring. And this is the original artwork of Golden Needle, and this is the follow-up to Robert Klaus's huge mega hit Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee the year before. Not gonna talk about it too much since this will be an upcoming movie review. So Golden Needle right here. And then I got myself Deep Star 6. This is a 1989 underwater movie from Sean S. Cunningham. He of the OG Friday the 13th. I'm gonna show you, this is the slipcover right here. Here's the original cover right here. And this is one of those many underwater movies that came out between 1989 and 1990. The Abyss from James Cameron obviously being on top of the list, but you also got Leviathan and The Rift. Will Deep Star 6 top them all? I don't know, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it won't. And then I got myself this 1972 French movie that was shot right here in Montreal titled And Hope to Die, or its original French title being La course du lièvre traverse les champs, or La course du lièvre à travers les champs, right here. I speak French, I don't even know how to say it. There you go. So Hope to Die. The plot being about a French criminal on the run heads to Canada, where he joins a gang of criminals who are plotting a complicated robbery. Their foolproof plan blows up in their faces when they end up kidnapping a crime lord's daughter, and then they accidentally kill her. I'm really down for this. I have a feeling it's going to be really, really good. So yeah. All right, so as far as the two Code Red titles that I got, and I love picking them from Kino Lorber because they're much cheaper now than they used to be, since Code Red have a joint venture with Kino for releasing titles now. Bill Olsen, owner of Code Red, really needs all the money he needs for his cheeseburger diet. So yeah, so already the first one being Death Ring, which is a 1992 direct-to-video action movie starring Norris, McQueen, Swayze, and Trejo. What star power, you must say, but until you read the credits in the back that says the Norris being Mike, the McQueen being Chad, the son of Steve, and Don Swayze being the lesser Swayze, you know, the brother of that ghost dude. So this seemed like this would be some really dumb early 90s action fun, so I blind bought this and hoping it lives up to my expectations. I mean, just look at this cauldron of men like this. There you go. So there you go, Death Ring. And my last Rocktober purchase is Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker, aka Night Warning, a 1981 sorta but not really slasher movie. And holy shit, man, this movie, everything is cranked up to 11 in this. Some hysterical performances that are given. Susan Tyrrell in particular, who gives the performance of a lifetime as an aunt, who's way more into her nephew, played by Jimmy Nichols, that she should be. So there you go, right here with her. I'm going to show you. This has been released a few times from Code Red, and I feel like this might be like the final version with this new slipcover right here. The plot basically, and I took this from IMDb, it's an orphan teenager finds himself being dominated by his aunt, who's hell-bent on keeping him with her at all costs. And they're not lying. This is there's some like really weird shit happening in this movie, and that pretty much says it all. And I don't want to give too much away, but it is a worthy purchase and a very uncomfortable watch. Really get on this one. Then I got myself a small haul of blues from Deep Discount. Always can count on them to have cheaper titles with a nice 15% coupon off that pretty much pays for shipping, because you know, shipping to Canada is crazy expensive, even more so now. So the first one being the latest from the Vestron Video Collection series. It is 1986 The Wraith, starring Charlie Sheen, Sherilyn Fenn, Nick Cassavetes, and Randy Quaid. I'm going to show you right here this beautiful slipcover in the back. right here. I watched this last night, and it's very 80s. It's about a kid who gets murdered and comes back with an alien car from the sky to drag race and take revenge on all the people in the gang that murdered him. And only in the 80s this kind of thing could happen. Nick Cassavetes plays the comically evil gang leader, just being a total prick to Sherilyn Fenn, who looks really hot in this. She's pretty much, you know, his property, and then the car mysteriously shows up to drag race people a la Fast and Furious. There's Clint Howard in this playing the brain, Randy Quaid playing the sheriff. Randy Quaid in anything before he went crazy is a-okay in my books. And that soundtrack, oh my god, I need to get my hands on it. This thing is loaded with special feature as usual. Restaurant always on top of that shit. And it's a fun little movie and cheap too. You probably can get this at Walmart for like $12. I don't know why they dropped the prices on this. They used to be like at least 30 bucks. All the titles I bought from this collection, for me at least here, was at least started with 30 bucks. I paid this like 15. So I'm super happy about this. Up next, I got myself Child's Play 2 right here. It is a bare bone edition. And then I got myself Child's Play 3, you know, why not? Also bare bone from Universal right here. And I did have it in the collection and wanted the OG movies in there. So that's why I got them. And anybody been watching the new Chucky series on Sci-Fi? I watched the pilot and I thought the kid was too emo for my taste. I don't know, does it get better? Let me know. And the last Blu-ray I got was The Thing right here, the 2011 prequel to the absolute masterpiece that is the original. This is an upgrade from the DVD I've had since probably like what, 2011 or something. So there you go. I like to give this a second chance. Only watched it the one time when it came out in theaters. I feel like I'm due for a rewatch. And yeah, we'll see if it's maybe better than it was. I thought it was okay. So there you go. And you know what? That is it for the Blu-rays. Now on to vinyl soundtracks. Only 3 vinyl soundtracks purchased in the span of 2 months. Can you believe that? I know I can't. It's crazy. It's crazy. The first one I got was Peggy Sue Got Married. It's the 1986 comedy from Francis Ford Coppola. It stars Kathleen Turner and Nicolas Cage. There we go, right here. Show you the back. And I got this one for the John Barry score. This was a Varese Sarabande release in the States, but a Jackal Records release here in Canada. So there you go. All right, then I got Nighthawks. It's the 1981 thriller starring Sylvester Stallone and Rutger Hauer. The score was done by Keith Emerson of the 70s prog rock band Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Look at this beautiful cover. Oh my God, they went far with this one. The art department really gave their all. Wiki tells me he's widely regarded as one of the top keyboard players of the progressive rock era, and I'll take his word for it because I don't know. I don't like that kind of shit. So yeah, and finally, like I said, not that many vinyls. I got the 1989 Black Rain soundtrack. It's starring Michael Douglas, directed by Ridley Scott. I still haven't seen that one, and I really want to right here. This is a movie about 2 NYPD officers who arrest a member of the Yakuza and must escort them back to Japan. Once there, he escapes. Then the 2 officers find themselves dragged deeper and deeper in the Japanese underworld. I mean, who doesn't want to see that? I surely want to. I got this for my love of 80s various artists soundtrack and a few cues from Hans Zimmer. Side A are the songs and side B are the musical cues. Yeah, there you go. And would you believe I did not have an Hans Zimmer score on vinyl after 300 soundtracks purchased in my collection? This was my first Zimmer. So I was due. And finally, not vinyl related, but once in a while I'll show this in my collection update. And it is the new Fangoria issue. It's the Halloween Kills issue. That's right, I said last time that I wouldn't resubscribe, but Fangoria knew I wasn't gonna, I feel like they knew I wasn't gonna do it, so they offered me a really sweet deal for a year subscription I could not refuse. And I said, what the hell, I resub. And for this one, this is a subscription only cover, so you can get this in stores because they started to sell it in store a little bit here and there. And I just got this like 2 days ago, so I haven't had time to go through it. But they talk about Last Night in Soho. They talk about the Chucky series, like I mentioned earlier. And yeah, that's it. I got myself the new resub myself to Fangoria. So you know what? That is it for this collection update for September and October of 2021. Go visit all my socials at Grindhouse Funhouse. In the comment section below, let me know what's the latest thing you added to your collection. More videos coming soon. I got 3 movie reviews ready to go that will see the light of day in the coming days. I'm trying for the first time to keep a regular weekly schedule so that you, my wonderful viewers, can get more of me on a consistent basis. Gonna try this out, see how it works out for me and this channel. Only good things, I'm sure. So until then, thank you for watching, and I'll say to you, ciao bye for now.